So hello guys, after a lot of days we are going to do Devlog 4. It's been a while, actually it is night right now. But whatever, let's continue to our Devlog 4 updates that contains motion warping, many kinds of new animations and much more, which you will be interested to look at how I implement in my game using Unreal Engine 5 by C++. So starting with modular textures. I made my soldiers texture modular, so players can use camo of their desire. You will have camo of spring, desert, winter and much more. 4/8/2024. Clean tick event. If you become professional, you will start to understand need of best practices in video games, in game engines as well. Beginners can make mistakes, such as using the tick event. The tick event is very expensive. If you put all your logics on tick event, it will become expensive because it will calculate that bit logic 60 frames per second, which means 60 times per second the tick event will be called. If the tick event is big, then it will be hard to handle it because the tick event is actually becoming very heavy for your computer to handle 60 times per second. So avoid using tick. As you can see, my tick event is very clean, very clean. It makes your project optimized. New skeletal mesh. The skeletal mesh is re-rigged using Unreal Engine 5's menu. This is because my game will take some years to make, which means Unreal Engine 4 skeletal will become out of date by that time. So I switched to many and metahuman as well. You won't need to switch to that skeleton because if you are not making a long-term project, it's fine for you because the Unreal Engine 4's skeleton won't be out of date by that time. But for me, it will become out of date, so that's why I used many twin skeleton on my character. New animations. Rifle pistol animations weren't broken while retargeting them. They weren't pointing the gun forward properly, so I had to create animations for many separately. I mean for the Unreal Engine 5 skeleton separately. It was hard, but it was actually done finally. 2024/8/2024. What? Okay, sorry. 24/8/2024. Wall climbing. Using animation warping, I created a wall climbing system. I never did motion warping before, so it wasn't very professional on the game that I have implemented first time. The feature is unique because not all Milsim games feature that wall climbing thing, so it's unique for my game. And yeah, there you go. I offer you my new wall climbing system. New animations. I created more prone animations. Also, rifle animations were fixed so the weapon doesn't overlap the camera whenever it looks. And I found Unreal Engine's hand icon node. Actually, let me tell you, this node is actually magical. It just places both of the hands right on the gun. And yeah, I want to thank Unreal Engine for this. So it is making me to stick with Unreal Engine more because of this many kind of unique features that it provides. Modular character mesh. Modular assets aren't recommended for video games that much. If you don't know, that's any information I have given you. And after that, but since my game character must be customizable, I had to divide them into helmet, face, mask, tops, hand gloves, bottoms, and shoes. Shoes or boots, whatever you call it. I don't know what you'd like to say. But now just changing the meshes will make my characters customizable by players. So it means you will have customizable clothes on the game that I'm making. Here simulation. So here beard, mustaches, and eyelashes have been added to the game. This will add depth of realism for Red Army. So I also think it is actually really interesting because not all Milsim games actually provide a feature of mustache and hair simulations, but my game now provides it because my game is using Unreal Engine 5's latest technologies such as the groom component, and this is all possible because of Unreal Engine. Yeah. So what are my next plans? Next, I gotta focus mostly on weapons, projectiles, and marksmanship. Though I'll need to focus on audio and PCG as well. PCG stands for procedural content generation that Unreal Engine offers to place procedural elements on the game. As I said, I'll use everything that Unreal Engine provides for making a great game. When I'm done on weaponry, I'll upload another devlog on that time, which I believe will be interesting for you guys and for me as well. So slowly but surely, I'll finish making it. I hope you will be part of that community that I'm making the game of. We'll meet on the next video. So until that next time, bye.